guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things Monday to makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I am bringing you my April update for the Panopoly Project Pan. So if you want to see everything that we've been working on and what we were rolling in and rolling out, then let's go ahead and just get on into it. Alright, so if you don't know anything about this project, it was created by Jami at the Impulsive Panner. She's here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And this is a game board inspired project. It was inspired by Monopoly, where you use dice to travel around the board and do whatever that prompt says. The Google Doc is in the description box down below. And if you're new, you start at start. If you're returning, you start where you left off. You were to start with 5 prompts to begin with, and it's just rolling style from there. But Jami really has no real rules. You can kind of do what you want as far as like how many prompts you really want to work on, when you want to upload this, and things like that. So, you know, pretty cool. We're going to just go over what I was working on first, and I'm going to make a tiny little adjustment on one product, because we only have one rolling over. We basically have a full refresh. And then we're going to get to going on the board. So the first item, which has been in since the very beginning, which was my go to jail product. And that was when you go to jail, you are to finish a product. And I pulled in my Lottie London blush. This is what she looks like. And I've used it 11 times in total since the beginning of this project, and I'm decluttering it. I decided on the 28th of February that I am decluttering it. It just doesn't, it's got like a gritty ball-like texture now. It doesn't have a scent, but it just does not perform the same on the face like it did. And I have made such good progress in this that I am okay with calling this done. It doesn't actually like clasp shut, it just kind of sits. So I feel like that was part of the problem with this product. And also it was older when I started reaching for it anyway. And I have also learned I do not like reaching for cream products in pots. For some reason, because we'll get to the Natasha Denona product, this doesn't bother me. But just like single pots like this that are creams bother the heck out of me. So we are going to call this a gourmet because it's a declutter. And that's actually going in the garbage. And I did not get out my highlighter of justice. Even though actually I also don't know if I've weighed all of this. So we'll pause on that. So that one is done. Next, we have the other product that's been in since the very beginning, and that was for a challenge wheel, and that was for, I ended up getting 50 times usage. So I pulled in the Natasha Denona Berry Pop Cheek Trio, which, this is what she ended up looking like. I was using the whole trio. I use this with my finger, which is why there's such a giant dent in that. Compared to these two products, because normally when I would use this, I would use all 3 together. I love this trio so much. I really, really, really want the My Dream Trio. Do I need any more cream products? Absolutely not. But I want it. I want it so bad because I love this so much. So, we'll see if I end up getting that or not. We'll see. But I used it 5, 10 times in the month of March to hit my 50 use goal. I actually went over by 2. I used it 52 times. So this is finally a rollout that has been in forever. Now, this is the product that I will be changing the goal on, because this has also been in since the very, very beginning, and I have words. So, this is for cream eyeshadow, and I rolled 30 times usage on this, and this is the Crystal Fusion Liquid Shadow from Kokie, and I have it in the shade Polaris. which I have on today as my liquid highlighter. It does not work well that way, I've found. Still no scent, there's no change in the formula, but I am getting some windowing. I used it once in March, once in April. I'm at 7 uses. We got some hair on the dough. But I am changing my goal. I am going back to my original 10 use goal. Because with a 30 times usage goal on a cream shadow, this is going to be in for literally my whole life, for its whole life. So, and I do really like this shadow. I think that it's really pretty. And the fact that I've already used it 7 times, 3 more uses I feel is attainable. I just think 30 uses was too much. And honestly, looking at how much is left in here, once I hit that 10 use goal, I might just declutter it, because this is my oldest liquid shadow, and we have, you're not going to be able to see it because of the glare, but there's so much windowing here. So I'm changing this to a 10 use goal. I hope that that's okay with you guys. Because originally I had a 10 use goal on it, and I changed it to the 30 use goal when I rolled in. That's a whole thing. So our next item is primer, and I got a 20 use goal on that, and I had rolled in my e.l.f. Stay Cool Primer Stick. I miss this. I really, really liked this. I only got 6 uses on it because she's empty. And this was emptied on the 27th of February because I filmed my update for March super early. So, yeah. But this isn't empty, so I'm very happy with that. But I do miss that primer. It was very nice. So that is a goal met and gone. Then we have cream face product. And I had landed on the Pink Lips bronzer stick. Well, that's what I had chose. And it was a 10 use goal. I used it 6 times, and I decided on the 27th of February that I'm decluttering it, and it's already gone. So I can't even show you that. It was orange on me. Literally orange, and I'm not doing that with my cream bronzers. We're not going to be orange. So I got over half my uses. I'm happy with that. We're calling it done. And the last item I was working on was this Kypris palette. I landed on powder, and I also got 5 use goal. So I pulled this in because I just wanted 1 use on each shade, which I got. I met that goal on the 28th of February. I used each one of these shades once. The only shade that I really like out of this whole palette is Diamond Fire, this white shade. The other 4 shades, these 2 are just too dark for me. I just did not like them. I tried using this as a bronzer. It was not good. This is a highlight, is too gold. This pink one doesn't have enough shine. This silver one doesn't have enough shine. This is the only one that I like, and there's just no point in me keeping a palette for 1 shade. So I met my goal, so it's a rollout, but I'm also going to go ahead and just declutter that palette. So there is that. So we are rolling in 5, because I'm okay with staying with 6 prompts. So I'm going to get the board all set up and everything ready, and we will go ahead and roll our prompts in. So it'll be just a second for you guys. All right, so I have everything up and ready to go. So we will get the screen record going. We're going to roll for 5 prompts. So let's start with our dice. So we got a number 5. So as you can see, we were on powder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You choose eye product. So you choose eye product. Okay. And then let's roll for whatever our usage will be, how am I writing that down? Choose your use. Well, with choose your use, I'm doing 10 times usage on anything. So now let's go back to the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a 1. All right, so 1 is eyeshadow palette. And now let me see, because I don't know if there are any special rules with eyeshadow palette, so we're gonna go to the prompts. Nope, no special usages, so we're just gonna go to the usage wheel. Really? 20 times use. We'll figure that out when we pick out an eyeshadow palette, how we're going about that. If I'm going to pick one shade, if that equals no pan left behind, or what have you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got a 3. So that gives us 1, 2, 3. So close to that challenge wheel. We got lip liner, which is amazing, but awful because I don't need any more lip liners in projects. So what is our usage on a lip liner? Oh, 5 times use? I can do that. I can do 5 times use on a lip liner. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got a 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no, you broke your no buy. Go to jail. And go to jail is finish it. Go to jail. Finish. Finish it. So that's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get a 3. We roll out 1 go to jail, we get another. 1, 2, 3. You choose face product. You choose face product. Which I actually already know what I'm bringing in for that. So that'll be nice. And now let's do our usage goal. I'm so mad. Choose your use. All right, so that's 10 times use. I'm going to go pick out all these products, and I will reluctantly be right back. Okay, that took me not a lot of time, but a lot of time at the same time, and I hope that that makes sense. I'm a little annoyed with the items that I chose, but I did the best I could with the prompts that were given. So, for you choose eye product. Kind of a cop-out, but I just opened this today and tried it for the first time. But this is the Prada Scope Mascara. It's in black. It's a Nero, which is black. But it's an eye product. This is what the wand looks like. It has no bristles on the one side. I don't know. It was interesting. Again, today was my first use of it, which I'm not going to count. The products that I rolled in today that I have used, because 3 of them are actually on my face today, obviously those uses aren't going to count. But there's a 10 use goal on this. This will be a rollout for next update. And hopefully when I tell you about this next update, I can tell you how I feel about it. Because as of right now, all I can tell you is, one, I love the packaging. It's got like a texture on it, and I do really like that, and I think that it's unique. It gave some length, it gave a tiny bit of curl, and it's black. It is very, very black, but I want to see how this comes off at the end of the night. But at the end of the day, you know, I wasn't too mad to open a mascara because the one I have open is brown. So yeah, we're going to get 10 uses on this guy. For an eyeshadow palette, I had just done my unboxing of this. You will see that at the end of the week. But this is the Welcome to Horrorwood palette, which looks like this. It is a 15 pan palette. So basically, I'm just going to no pan left behind it most likely, and then 5 extra uses, probably 1 extra look. Again, today's look, which I did use 5 shades in today's look, those aren't going to count. So I could just do today's look again, to be honest. So should have filmed this video first, and then all this stuff could have counted as uses, but it's fine. I just really want to get to know this palette, so I figured this would be a cool one to roll in for that. For a lip liner, that took a really long time because I really had to swatch out my lip liners and make sure I wasn't rolling in one that was going to take away attention from lip liners I already have in other projects. So I pulled in, this is from LA Colors, and it is their gel lip liner in Fetching, which is this more orange toned nude, like peachy orange. Again, this guy only has a 5-use goal, so this should theoretically be a rollout for next update, but I don't know, we'll see. That's a color of a lip liner that I don't use very often at all, so we shall see. Stay. For Go to Jail, that was one that also took me a while because I'm sitting here like, what is something I want to finish? Because I don't have a lot of those. I don't have a lot of items that I'm sitting here like, yeah, I want to use that up and finish it. But this is an item that just sits on my desk anyway, that I use either at the end of the night if I have to come do something at my desk, or I use it in the morning when I come do stuff at my desk. I use it while I'm putting the rest of my makeup on. This is from Glamlight, and it's their Twinkie collab, the lip mask. So we're going to finish this. It's pretty full. So that's going to be in for quite some time. And the very last item was You Choose face product. And so I just started using this again. This is the Pear Nova bronzer and contour stick. So we have contour stick on one side. They're both in the shade Light. So I have these on today. So that's the contour side. And then this bigger side is the bronzer. And like I said, they're both in the shade Light. And this just has a 10-use goal. Like I said, I just threw this in my drawer to start using again as my cream bronzer contour product. So yeah, I'm happy to throw it in a project to actually get some calculated use on it. So those are all my items, and I'm not super excited, but I'm happy to have filmed the update, and I hope you guys aren't too mad about me changing the goal on this, but she's on her last legs anyway, so we're going to get those last 3 uses, and then I'm going to declutter this guy. I'm even going to write that down. So I hope that you enjoyed this month's update, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!